Tuesday, happy hour baseball at One Oak Field was all the rave. After an exciting four-game set with the Springfield Cardinals, the Tulsa Drillers began the second half of their long homestand with Game 1 against the Arkansas Travelers. This one was packed with excitement from the outset. In the middle of the first inning, Drillers mascot Hornsby didn't give a single care about the Arkansas warm-up time and proceeded to shake his belly in front of first baseman Eric Aguilera before giving him the old good game. Aguilera got his revenge on Hornsby by tossing the ball at him, and it didn't look like Hornsby was going to make it. But the Blue Bull got up and we played on. In the first, after a Willie Calhoun one-baser, Kyle Farmer ripped a double to right center field. That scored Calhoun, and the Drillers had a familiar 1-0 lead in the first, but they weren't done. A couple of batters later, Cody Bellinger makes center fielder Chad Henshaw work by punching one to left center this time. Bellinger ended up at second, and Farmer scored from third to make it a 2-0 game. From there, starting pitcher Brock Stewart showcased his upper limb to the tune of 7 scoreless innings with just 1 hit given up and 6 strikeouts. That 1 hit came in the first, but Stewart had ice in his veins after that. In the 8th, with Stewart out of the game, the Travelers took advantage. The first pitch from left-handed reliever Jordan Schaefer took an indirect flight out of the ballpark, and Cal Toohey was awarded a ground rule double. 2 batters later, Anthony Phillips shoots a zesty chopper past the glove of shortstop Drew Maggi, and Arkansas got on the board. 2 batters later, after Bo Way reached on a Bellinger error and then stole second, former Texas League Player of the Year Alex Yarborough sends a sneaky slow roller into center field, scoring 2 travs and tying the game at 3 runs apiece. So for the second time at home this season, the Drillers had extra innings. We picked things up in the 11th after a Bellinger one-out single. Jacob Scavuzzo sends a 2-2 curveball all the way to the warning track in left field over the head of Bo Way. Scavuzzo ends up at second and pushes Bellinger to third with just 1 out. After that, the 2 clubs played some Jedi mind tricks with each other. First, the Travs brought in right fielder to play the gap between first and second, but then they changed their minds and decided to just walk Paul Henneke to load the bases. Then the Drillers brought in righty Tyler Ogle to pinch hit against the southpaw Tyler DeLoach. Then the Travs decided to pull DeLoach, and so the Drillers decided to let Lars Anderson pitch hit against the righty reliever Alan Buznitz. All through the chaos, Drillville was at its best, with some extraordinary dance moves to pass the time. But once we were ready to go, the Star Fox himself was at the dish and ready to put this one to bed.
3-3 in the 11th inning, 1 out, and the pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards second. It's under the glove into right field. In to score the winning run is Cody Bellinger, and the Drillers in the bottom of the 11th inning win it by a final score of 4-3.
Following the dog pile, Star Fox talked about his only at-bat of the day, the walk-off hit to right field.
In that situation, I'm not really working on anything. I'm just trying to have a competitive at-bat, and threw 2 balls that I laid off of, got into a hitter's count, and I didn't hit the ball good,
Yeah.
But in a situation like that, the infield has moved around a little bit and creates holes, and got kind of lucky, to be honest.
The Drillers and the Travelers will do it all again Thursday night in Game 2 of the 4-game series. First pitch on Thursday is scheduled for 7:05 in Drillville.